Is it time to sell your crypto? Is it time to panic? Or is something big about to happen? Let's talk about it. Hey everybody, Joel Peterson with the Crypto Code. Hope you guys are doing well. I'm going to talk about the crypto markets right now, but first I want to tell you where I'm at. My dad grew up on this ranch, and we're out here close to Elko, Nevada. My mom's 55-year high school reunion, so we came out to see his old ranch. He doesn't own it anymore, but the family that owns it lets us come out here, and we come out here about every 5 or so years. And they raise registered Herefords. You can actually see my dad in the distance. He's like a kid in a candy store. He has lots of memories of this place. So we've been walking around the ranch and checking things out. It's kind of fun to see the memories and the things that he went through and just kind of relive that. And so I want to go ahead and talk about the markets right now while I kind of walk around my dad's old ranch. So here we are. We're August. We are almost Labor Day weekend. It's been a long summer. Typically in crypto, summer is a chop zone. We usually go down in the summer. It gets boring. People get frustrated. And it's pretty much kind of what happens every year. Markets just, people go on vacation. Traders, they're gone. And we see some volatility, different spikes in that. We're starting to get into some pretty exciting times right now. So if you're in the crypto markets right now and you're discouraged, I want to talk about that. Because this is the time when they get you, when they shake you out of your bags, and they shake you, they make you think the markets are going to go down. You think you're starting to get that feeling of wanting to sell at a loss if you're in a loss. Some of you have been shorting. You've probably been making some nice profits. So I want to talk about that because it's kind of typically what happens every year, like clockwork. And the sooner you can learn this, the better. By the way, this is my dad's house. This is the ranch house here. So he would come from Elko, Nevada. They'd drive out here about 30 minutes and he'd come work on the ranch every single day. But his family actually lived in town. And yeah, it's fun. I almost was a rancher. His dad died before I was born, and then they ended up selling the ranch. Big mistake. Actually, I'll talk about that in a minute. So here, so it happens every year. People start to get scared. They say, "Oh, should I sell at a loss?" And when price goes down, they want to sell. And then, if you've ever noticed what happens, as soon as you sell, markets go right back up. There's a lot of institutional players, a lot of professional traders, a lot of people that will shake you out of the markets, and that's just what they do. They shake you out of your positions. So here's the thing about crypto and crypto markets. It doesn't matter if the price is going up. It doesn't matter if the price is going down. You make money in the volatility of the waves. And I've said this once, and I'll say it a million times. Probably every video I'm going to say this because you need to drill it into your mind. You want to buy on red and you want to sell on green. Now my favorite strategy is waiting for markets to dip. And I look at our Crypto Code trading charts and I can tell when markets are dipping. We look at our support and resistance levels. And I buy on red and I sell on green. When markets capitulate, that's one of my favorite times to buy. And I look at my support levels, and that's when I buy. And markets will pump up about 4%, and I'll buy again. You can see a tractor here in the background. They're hauling, this is still a working ranch. They raise Herefords here. And, I got him in his way, I think. And so, they're bringing in the bales. And anyway, so when markets capitulate, that's when I buy. And then when markets go back up to that resistance level up top, that's when I sell. Now, at some point, probably in the next few months, good possibilities we're gonna go up pretty high. Hey, how are you? Sorry, I'm back. Had a little interruption there to go talk to George, the guy that runs the place now. When my dad was here, they used to run this place with about 24 ranch hands, and now they run it with 2. They run it with 2 guys, maybe a 3rd guy, sometimes because of all the modern machinery. But yeah, back to the crypto market. So this is the time of year, usually it's summer, they shake you out, and then we usually get into September and October, and it doesn't have to be this way every time, but then markets will usually pump. They call it Uptober. But the way I like to do trading is I don't really care if markets are going up or down. I always just make money in the waves. I like to take those 4%, 8% when I buy on red and sell on green. Buy on red and sell on green. Buy in those capitulative moments and sell. And the problem people face is they try to get too greedy, and they try to get those 50x's, those 100x's, and that's a different type of investing. That's more for your long-term holding and trading. But while everyone is waiting for those 2, 3, 4, 10, 50x's, I'm just taking those 4%, 8%, 2% profits day in, day out, week by week by week, and that really adds up. And for me, that's my favorite way to trade. So I want to go back to what I was saying earlier about this ranch and about that farm. So assets, buy assets, invest in assets. Bitcoin is an asset. If you want an easy way to invest, just buy Bitcoin. Don't worry about what the price is, and just hold it for 10, 15 years. And just like this ranch right here, it'll go up in price. So my dad, I think it was about 1968, his dad died suddenly, and they decided, my dad was faced with this choice to sell this ranch or keep it. And at the time, they sold it for $1.2 million. And here we are 55 years later, and this ranch, I just was talking to the guy running it, and I said, do you have an idea how much this ranch could sell for? And it's probably in the 50 to 60 million range, and maybe even more than that. But this ranch is an asset. It goes up in price just like Bitcoin and crypto does. So if you're a long-term investor, invest in those assets. I always tell kids, people that say, hey, I don't have enough money to buy a home, I'm saving it for a down payment. Don't just put that money in the bank, because that money will lose value. If you took $100,000, put it on your mattress and set it there for 20 years, it'll probably be worth about 60 grand by the time you get it. So you take that money and just buy Bitcoin. I tell every kid I meet, take 10% of your paycheck, buy Bitcoin every week. Doesn't matter what the price is, and that asset will go up over time. So I just want to show you that assets, you want to make sure that you have assets in your life. Property, land, real estate, and have a long-term vision for that. So I had a lot of fun out here hanging out at the ranch. Got my parents are ready to go in the car, back in the truck here to head back to Elko, Nevada. It's the Elko County Fair. My mom's gonna go meet a bunch of her friends, and we're gonna hang out. Tomorrow we're gonna go to the horse races. And if you ever have the chance to come to Elko, Nevada, it's a really cool place. Right up there are what are called the Ruby Mountains, and it's just beautiful up there. Hardly any crowds. Great place. All right, guys, this is Joel Peters with the Crypto Code. I'll try to do a few more video updates for you while I'm out here. As always, take massive action in your life in anything you do. We'll see you on another video. Bye, guys.
Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more updates on the latest and greatest in crypto. Let me know your thoughts on today's video in the comments below. You can also check out what we do here at the Crypto Code by registering for one of our free workshops, where we show you how we and our students profit in crypto, no matter if the markets are up or down. Attend our free workshop, take a short quiz at the end, and we will send you $10 in Bitcoin. No purchase needed. We have already given away hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Bitcoin just this year alone. Just look for the link in the description of this video to register for the workshop. It will be worth your time. Our public trade record currently has an 88% win rate, and you can view it here. Best of luck with your investments, and remember to stay informed and stay safe in the crypto world. See you next time.